More than 3,000 leaders, officials, and business representatives from China and Africa gather at the Great Hall of the People on Thursday morning for the opening ceremony of the 2024 Summit of FOCAC.
In this season of harvest, I am delighted to gather together with so many old and new friends in Beijing to discuss grand plans for China-Africa friendship and cooperation in the new era.
Chinese President Xi Jinping said, after nearly 70 years of hard work, China-Africa relations are at their best in history.
Thanks to nearly 70 years of tireless efforts from both sides, the China-Africa relationship is now at its best in history. With its future growth in mind, I propose that bilateral relations between China and all African countries having diplomatic ties with China be elevated to the level of strategic relations. And that the overall characterization of China-Africa relations be elevated to an all-weather China-Africa community with a shared future for the new era.
China has been Africa's largest trading partner for 15 consecutive years, and Africa is also China's second-largest overseas contracting projects market. President Xi said the trust and friendship will be sustained with more cooperation.
China and Africa account for 1/3 of the world population. Without our modernization, there will be no global modernization. In the next 3 years, China will work with Africa to take the following 10 partnership actions for modernization, to deepen China-Africa cooperation and spearhead the Global South modernization. First, the partnership action for mutual learning among civilizations. Second, the partnership action for trade prosperity. Third, the partnership action for industrial chain cooperation. Fourth, the partnership action for connectivity. Fifth, the partnership action for development cooperation. Sixth, the partnership action for health. Seventh, the partnership action for agriculture and livelihoods. Eighth, the partnership action for people-to-people exchanges. Ninth, the partnership action for green development. 10th, the partnership action for common security.
President Xi said the dream of modernization pursued by China and Africa will surely set off a wave of modernization in the Global South.
China and Africa's joint pursuit of modernization will set off a wave of modernization in the Global South and open a new chapter in our drive for a community with a shared future for mankind. We should jointly advance modernization that is just and equitable. We should jointly advance modernization that is open and win-win. We should jointly advance modernization that puts the people first. We should jointly advance modernization featuring diversity and inclusiveness. We should jointly advance modernization that is eco-friendly. We should jointly advance modernization underpinned by peace and security.
The theme of this year's summit is joining hands to advance modernization and build a high-level China-Africa community with a shared future. Officials say this signifies China's and Africa's vision and ambition to traverse the path towards modernization. Sun Ziyuan, CGTN, Beijing.